So, we will now resume the interactive dialogue with the independent expert of foreign debt and the special rapporteur on the independence of judges and lawyers. I will now turn to the NGO list of speakers. And as a first speaker, I call a representative of International Organization for the Elimination of all forms of racial discrimination. You have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. We would like to thank the rapporteur on the independence of lawyers and judges for her report. Our organization supports the outlined importance of effective legal aid, and in this sense we would like to draw the Council's attention to the Iraqi judicial system. Madam Special Rapporteur, in your report you regret that many countries still lack the resources and the capacity to promote the right of everyone to free legal aid. However, the situation of the Iraqi judicial system goes far beyond such shortages. It is the tragic mirror of an illegal invasion, the systematic dismantling of state institutions under occupation, and the methods introduced under occupation when the special police commandos at prisons like Abu Ghraib were established. Until today, the situation of the Iraqi judicial system is disastrous. Security forces target civilians in mass campaigns of arbitrary arrest, corruption and police abuse are rampant, and from the initial arrest over methods of interrogation to sentences based on confessions obtained under torture, even basic requirements of fair trial are not met. The culture of injustice is such that in 2013 millions of people took to the streets. Over the past 10 years, the dismantled Iraqi judicial system has therefore often been the subject of deep concern to the previous special reporter on the independence of lawyers and judges, who more than once urged the Human Rights Council to ask the Iraqi authorities to stop applying the death penalty following trials that are in breach of international principles. A country visit was requested in 2008 and reiterated in 2010, but the visit is still pending, although far from improving, the situation is still deteriorated. In 2013, Iraq is the country with the highest execution rate in the world, and mass executions as in March 2013 have led to a point where the UN High Commissioner herself felt compelled to say that the Iraqi judicial system is too seriously flawed to warrant even a limited application of the death penalty, and that executing people like this is like processing animals in a slaughterhouse. Madam Special Reporter, with 1,400 prisoners currently on death row after unfair trials, the need to take action could not be more urgent. Since 2010, the Iraqi judicial system has not been mentioned in your reports anymore, although the situation more than ever demands your attention. We urge you to re-include it in future reports and to schedule the outstanding country visit as soon as possible. We also call on the United Nations to appoint a UN Special Rapporteur for the human rights situation in Iraq and ensure that all human rights violations during sanctions, invasion and occupation be investigated. Thank you for your attention.